What's going on, folks? We are here. We're back on Twitch for another fresh look on films presented by Wendy's, the official hamburger of NCAA football. And of course, you see the guy right here. We got a living legend, 2018 College Football Hall of Fame inductee. We got a 7-time conference champion. We've got, I mean, goodness, I need to look at the list, Coach. It's long, man. It is so long. We got the 1999 Consensus Coach of the Year. We got a Virginia Tech legend, statue of you, of course, Frank Beamer, folks. What's going on, Coach?
Well, I'm just glad to be here. What a good day I've had here, and working with good people.
There we go. Hey,
and,
I'll take it.
There you go. And I've really enjoyed it, and looking forward to this segment we're getting ready to do right here.
It's going to be fun. For those of you on Twitch, I will be in the chat. I'm It's Felder in the chat. I'm actually going to say hey to you guys right now, so you know it's real. I'm going to say hi, guys, in the chat. If you've got questions, you've got comments, go ahead and get those in there. I'll be checking that periodically. We got a producer checking it as well. We also want you to know that you have a chance to win free burgers for a year by answering our final trivia question. We're going to get them warmed up with some trivia questions as we go through the game. And then the final one is the one where they get a chance to win free burgers for a year and a team jersey. So
can I enter that?
I think you
like
are.
Those burgers. You know.
I don't think you're eligible to win. So we're gonna let one of the fans have it. But here we go. Let's warm them up with some trivia right here.
All right.
This is an easy one. What song? Oh, somebody left the volume on their computer. That's not smart. Here we go. What song do the Hokies run out of the tunnel to before home games? Don't give it away. We're easing them into it with it. I think this is to me. This is an are you smarter than a fifth grader level question. Like, if you don't know this, are you even a college football fan?
It's a great entrance into
the
stadium.
For sure.
And the beat to it, and of course our fans when they start clapping as they see you leave the dressing room, and then start jumping.
Oh yeah,
when they,
it is rocking.
Oh, it's great.
We're definitely gonna get into the atmosphere there at Lane Stadium. Go ahead and give them the answer, Coach. We've got I Shredler who's answered already in the chat. Go ahead and give them the answer.
Enter Sandman.
By Metallica.
Yeah, Metallica.
All day.
Yeah.
Listen, those guys like that. I've been there, and it is unreal. Yeah. Like, just the stadium just gets rocking. Everyone's jumping. Like, it is. It's an awesome spot to be in. Our first trivia question is down. Let's get into the football game now.
All right.
So this one, the game we're doing, folks, we're actually we're going through your final game at Virginia Tech. You guys are 5-6 right now. You need this win to get to a bowl game. You know that you've announced your retirement effective end of the year, as we see on the on-screen graphic. What's your mindset going into this football game? Are you thinking about this magical career coming to an end? Are you just dialed in on this bowl game for these guys? What's your mindset going into this game?
I think I was the most nervous for that game of just about any game. You know, when you have a lot of success, it gets more and more important.
Sure.
Well, here we had not lost or had not had a losing season since 1993, and we'd been to 23 straight bowl games. And here we're sitting 5-6, needing a win.
You gotta have it
to keep all those things going. So I was very, very nervous and very. I remember this game had a big meaning to me.
Oh, for sure. And so when we look at this, now we got Michael Brewer at quarterback. Let's talk about him a little bit. This is a guy that he put up some big numbers. He did some big things for you guys.
Oh, he did. He could throw the football, and what a great kid. His brother is now the quarterback at Baylor, and I was down to an Oklahoma game and ran into him down there, or Oklahoma game against Baylor, and ran into him. But what a great kid, what a great player.
He could sling it.
Oh, he could.
And you guys this is the year after, but you guys are coming off that year. The year before you beat Ohio State.
Yeah.
Like, what was that like as we're getting into the game and going through this first drive? What was that like, getting a chance to take? You're one of the guys against. Well, Urban Meyer, I beat him.
Yeah. And then they went on and won the national championship
for sure
that year. But you stay in the present. I mean, Ohio State has a great time in Blacksburg, but now we're here trying to
get to a bowl game.
Get to even. Yeah.
For sure. What does it mean? You know, this is the end for you, kind of in from a career standpoint. You got these guys, and you know, freshmen, sophomore, juniors, seniors. You got guys that have redshirted, and you know that they all came to play for you, and you know that you're going to be stepping out the door. What does it mean to you to make sure that you can secure this win?
Well, I'm really proud of this crowd. I look at this thing and the Maliks and the Brewers, and I could go on and on. The guys there on that sideline, they were such good kids.
Yeah.
I mean, Joey Sly here, the field goal guy, such a good kid, and it just made winning fun. You know that you're with such good people.
That's cool. That's cool to hear, actually. The idea that it made winning fun. We're going to move on later in the game because this is something I really was looking forward to asking you about. As this game starts, you get a field goal to start the game. You're feeling pretty good, and you're like, okay, we got this. I think we've got I think we got a little bit under control. Are you feeling good right now with that 3-3 with this 3-3 score? Not everything's cooking, but you feel pretty good still.
Well, I knew it was going to be a game. I mean, they had a good team. This Johns kid here is a good quarterback.
Did you expect him to run?
Well, he'd run a little bit, and he'd run when you needed to.
Okay.
You know, that was, we got to play over there on the sideline. I thought it was a clean play, but probably didn't need to. Strowman didn't need to shove him there, but. If you're going to do that, you ought to do it on the other sideline.
There you go.
Not on Virginia's
sideline.
Yeah.
So but you see how heated these guys get. You see Coach London gets into the mix. You see this happening. This is a big deal. Talk to folks about what this Commonwealth Cup means, because I don't think they realize that because you guys had consistently won, people don't realize that there's this real animosity that goes on.
Well, it's a good officiating crew there, and they kept it under control. And one thing I was proud about Virginia Tech, I mean, both of us had good kids. We both did it the right way. And it's going to get a little heated. I mean, it's important to both teams.
Yep.
But in the end, it's going to settle down. We're going to play football.
Sure. Well, I don't want to end there, because obviously Mike London wasn't there for as long, but you played Algro consistently, George Welsh consistently. What was it like with those guys that are just those? I mean, I remember Virginia Tech under Welsh, how good they were.
Yeah.
What was it like playing against those two guys?
Well, it was the same. You know, I really respected all the coaches at Virginia, and you know, our fans, they get in, they get heated up every once in a while. But as far as the relationship with those guys, nothing but respect. You know, and again, I say it, and I think it's important. Both of us. Both schools in state were doing it the right way.
Sure.
And recruiting the right way and battling, but then shaking hands after it's over.
Getting it done. All right, we'll move ahead a little bit in the game. I think we're gonna get to see a little PBU here, a little defensive back action, because VT, one of the schools that lays claim to that DBU.
Yeah.
So you get an opportunity to see one here. Like that, to me, like, as a former defensive back, this is what I love.
Yeah.
He's beat, he runs his troubles down, and he gets the ball out at the end. Is that talk about what that, like, explain to people why that's such a critical play, because he could have given up a touchdown, but instead he finishes.
Yeah, he put himself in a bad position. He's beat right here.
Yep.
But then he turns his attention to the ball.
Yes.
And that's the only way he's going to get out of this one. If he keeps his head looking back, the only way he's going to get out is the ball. And sure enough, the guy had it. He knocks it out of there.
And thank you for mentioning that he had to he stopped looking for the ball and run.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Stop looking for the ball and run. My old coach used to call it running down your troubles.
You got it, yeah.
And they end up with a field goal, so they take the lead now.
How about those fans there in the end zone, all that maroon and orange in Charlottesville?
Oh yeah. You guys listen, I don't know if folks know this, but you guys have been known to take over stadiums.
Yeah. We have great fans. They follow us. I told them all along they help us win, and they believe that.
For sure.
They know what they're doing.
Listen, I've as a guy that played football in Chapel Hill, I have seen enough maroon and orange in my lifetime.
I hear you.
Oh man, goodness gracious, you guys, you're supposed to have just this little corner. You guys take over the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, did you see this coming?
Well, they actually do a nice job. They had a short corner. They had people on the other side. We were trying to set up a return. If we'd had people rushing, we'd have been in better shape than not. But all of a sudden, we had people dropping off for the return, and now they got the short corner. They ran a good play, but thank gosh, Tremaine Edmonds, the guy that ended up being a first-round draft choice,
he saved your base.
I think he was a freshman right here. He's the one that runs this guy down, and that's why you recruit good talent too.
He ran it down from the backside.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a special teams play. You know why you're here. Beamer ball became you made special teams cool.
Yeah.
Like it became a huge thing. Let's go over to the touchscreen, Coach.
Okay.
We'll head on over here. You made it cool to play special teams, cool to like part of the culture of like, hey, I might be a starter. Here we go right here. Let me get you right here, Coach.
Yeah.
You're like, I might be a starter, but I want to be on the teams. I want to make some plays. Let's do this. So here we are against Marshall. Now I love this one because we're going to start it out. And for folks that don't know, we got a jammer right here.
Yeah.
You got an uncovered gunner. So the first question I have is, are you worried about this gunner uncovered?
Yeah, we had a guy back here coming up.
He was
about
coming
20
up?
yards. Yeah, we're going to tackle the guy before they can throw it to him and get a first down. But now we've got more people to block than they can block.
So you come down here, and that's the thing I see. This is what I noticed. For everyone that doesn't realize this, he can't do anything.
No.
He can't do anything.
No.
And so you got 10 bodies right here.
Exactly.
10 bodies.
And confusion.
And they've only got 9.
Yeah.
10 versus 9. That's not good numbers.
Yeah.
So you see them try to count. They flip a guy over.
Now we got a real short corner now.
Bingo.
You know, the length, the distance from there to there is what you got to be thinking about.
For sure.
And then you want to get this guy blocking down. We got to get somebody here to get him blocking down. This guy's going to block down.
Yep.
So now we got a short path.
Bam. Folks, this is science.
Yeah.
So we see this here, and boom.
Yeah. And now this guy's looking inside here. We got his attention. We're going to come right off his butt.
Because to explain to everyone, you guys had 6 people lined up to your left side.
Yeah.
You had 4 lined up to your right side.
Yeah.
They're counting. They flip a guy over because they know you have an overload to that side. But what you're trying to do is create this short area here.
Yeah.
And so what we
short corner.
That short corner. So what we have here is this player right here, he's from the overload side.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's coming up, and they've got to look. You always when they teach you, when you're up back, they teach you eyes inside.
Yeah.
Eyes inside to outside is how you take them. 2 block 2, but now you got 3 with 2 to block them.
Yeah.
And that's bad news.
You know, you always talk about the shortest distance to the block point.
Yep.
And it's right beside the center.
Yep.
But if you get everybody blocking down or over,
Shortens
then
that corner
this
for you.
becomes a short corner. So that's what we were trying to do.
Boom, Kyle Fuller.
Yeah. It takes talent. Kyle blocked it, and DiNardo scooped it and scored with it. And that's what we always said too. We got the advantage now. We've got 1, 2, 3 guys. They got 1, 2 chasing us. So not only block it, but let's score with it.
You got to score. So I love it. That's a great play. Like we're going to run it one more time.
Yeah.
Just to see it all kind of happen in real time, in real speed.
Yeah.
The guy flips over.
Yeah.
You know that this side is where you're going to win on.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. And again, Kyle got a great jump, and that's the guy they were going to turn loose. Mm-hmm. But still, you had a great athlete in a short corner.
Yep. All right, let's go sit. Let's sit back down. Let's get more into this football game, Coach. Thank you for that lesson because that is, I don't think people think about special teams that way nearly enough. Yeah. There's a real science to it. It's as much scheme dependent as your offense or your defense.
Yeah.
We've got I think we got a question coming up. We're going to get to see that question on screen. Let's see that thing pop up. Okay. From brought up 13. What's it like being the namesake for Beamer Ball? It will forever be in the football lexicon for big-time defensive and special teams plays.
Yeah. It came around, that whatever teams on the field can score, offense naturally, but defense, we were intercepting and fumbles and taking a lot of those back to the end zone. And then we started blocking kicks and punt returns and taking them to the end zone. So, it's a great way. It's a great foundation for a team.
Sure.
Whatever team's out there, you got a chance to score.
Yeah.
And
great
our guys
philosophy.
took great pride in it in Blacksburg.
We got another one from Shugo's BYOB. Coach Beamer, if someone were to make a burger in your honor, what would be on the Beamer burger? That's what I'm talking about, folks. Love that from the Twitch community. What's on the Beamer burger?
Well, do you put bologna on there? Or?
You want bologna on your burger?
Nah,
And now are we talking fried bologna?
Yeah.
We talking fried bologna?
Yeah, fried bologna.
Little fried bologna?
Yeah.
Oh, we could do a fried bologna burger.
I ate a lot of bologna growing up.
Yeah, I did. You put mustard on that?
Yeah.
Fried bologna with a little mustard on white bread?
Yeah, a little mayonnaise too.
A little mayo?
Mustard and mayonnaise. Yeah.
Okay, I hadn't heard it with the mayo. I know about the mustard. I like that. That's a great question. Beamer burger is not a burger at all.
Yeah.
It is a fried bologna sandwich. Let's go back to the trivia. I gotta go grab my trivia questions here. Here we go. Since we're talking about Beamer ball, how many kicks did Virginia Tech block during Frank Beamer's tenure? Ooh, that's a tough answer.
Do you have the answer?
I have the answer.
I don't know.
So you don't know.
No.
I'm gonna hang on to the answer here. Let's let folks operate in the chat, and they'll let me know when we get a correct answer. Let's get back into the football game. Watching this, let's see what we got. So you got, yes, Wild fans. You guys going into the halftime,
Yeah.
minute to go, and you mentioned Sly,
Yeah.
just putting up points.
Yeah.
I mean, he was good.
He was good. Good distance kicker, good accuracy, very calm, smart guy, and very dependable. I think he holds the all-time record for points at Virginia Tech.
All right, who answered the trivia? They're going to let me know in my ear. We got a trivia answer? Somebody got it right? No one has got the trivia answer right, so I'm going to read it one more time. In Coach Beamer's tenure, how many kicks did Virginia Tech block? I will give you a hint. It is over 100. So it is over 100. It's over 100. So we're in the halftime. Just going to watch. We're going to do a little montage action of some of these blocks. Let's go ahead and roll it.
Okay, yeah.
Let's look at some of these things.
Florida State, isn't it? Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're watching this. Oh, we're going to go. So we're going to wait on an answer for trivia question number 2. We got trivia question number 3 as well, which is which Virginia Tech player accidentally elbowed you during a game? Do you remember who elbowed you during a game? No?
We're not talking about the time I got my tooth knocked out.
I don't. Is this the time he got his tooth knocked out and I didn't realize that? What was that?
That was that was after we lost to Virginia. We come off. Jimmy Witten is over there. He's getting ready. He and the Virginia guy are discussing things. I'm afraid he's getting ready to punch him. So I go over to Jimmy. Jimmy, he draws back, hits me. Right?
Oh goodness! No,
That's not it.
No, that was not it. That was way better than that one. We were talking about Corey Holt. Right
yeah. Corey Holt, that's right. Yeah, I do remember that now.
Coach, you gotta keep your head on a swivel.
So much for those sunglasses.
Corey's going to have a hard time getting in the ball game.
Yeah.
Hit me like that.
Oh my goodness. There we go. And this is one of those ones that became kind of an internet classic. Rough game against Wake Forest. Offense isn't making it happen for you. Defense is doing their part of the deal, but the clock's ticking down. They're going for a long field goal, and this is kind of like meme history when it comes down to it. After Wake Forest misses this field goal, because it's obviously, as you can see the score at the top, folks, it's 0-0. No good. And this is the iconic one right here, the 0-0.
Oh, we're going to overtime.
Going over, you got a chance to win. But no, that's a Go ACC style special right there, of just like, oh man, there we go. Just yes. You live to play another day.
We feel like we played long enough. We're going to win the football game. So get it to overtime. We'll see what happens.
I like that. All right, let's get back into this Virginia game, Coach. This is just one of those situations where you look at it, it's tied up now. We're into the third quarter, and you guys, what's the feeling like as you're going through the game? You're like, at some point the offense has the pop. At some point the offense has the pop, right?
Yeah, and things kind of livened up here in the second half.
For sure.
But the Bucky Hodges and Sam Rogers that was sitting there on the bench, like I said earlier, there's some good solid players right there.
Oh, yeah. So we're seeing this right now. I mean, just guys making plays. Like this is I mean, the bread and butter, we talked about Beamer ball. We also have to talk about defense and just getting stops. And Bud Foster.
Yeah.
We're getting to Coach Foster. What did he mean to you during your time at Virginia Tech?
Well, he was the best in the business as far as I was concerned as a defensive coordinator. And what made him great is he had a good mind for it. But he'd seen everything. You know, what makes a difference is how quick can you adjust in the game to what the new wrinkle that you're seeing from this team. And Bud had seen everything and knew how he was going to adjust. So that's what made him so good.
What is that like in a game? Adjusting on the fly in a game.
Well,
because everybody, because I don't think a ton of fans realize this, but like, each game plan is tailored to your specific team, and everybody's doing it. You come in with different wrinkles. You recognize that, oh, this team, they like to play. They take away the slant on first downs, or in the red zone, they sit to the slant and try to do this. And what is it like as a team comes in knowing that's what you like to do? And they try to take that away from you, and then you have to adjust on the fly.
The good feeling about that is you're going to get better. The longer you play, the better you're going to get. Defensively, we're going to get it worked out, and we're going to be better in the second half than we were the first half. And I thought we did a good job of that offensively. What are they doing? How are we going to attack it? And like I said, this game was a 6-6 game at halftime, and then I think both teams did some good things, and and it got scored a few more points in the second half.
For sure. So let's roll this one. I think we're going to listen to the sound on this one as well.
Well, we've got huge news. ESPN's Brett McMurphy is reporting that Justin Fuente is indeed going to be the next head coach of the Virginia Tech Hokies. The fourth-year man as the Memphis head coach will be coming to Blacksburg. According to ESPN.
What's your timeline like for getting this information?
No, I didn't know it.
You didn't know it going into the game?
After the game,
Okay.
I was told. The Whit Babcock, our athletic director, had been talking to Justin, and I think he got Bud Foster, and they took a quick trip during the week down there so they could get to know each other, which was a good idea, and make sure they gel.
Sure.
And I think Bud had some information,
There's the news
but
right there.
I didn't know, and I didn't need to know. I mean, that but by me announcing my retirement, I really felt like it gave Whit a chance to go out and get the guy that would really be good for us.
For sure.
Not get into battles late in that, but get in on the early stage. And with Justin, I think we got a fantastic guy to lead our football program.
Yeah. So let's get into Coach Fuente a little bit more. What do you see from him, kind of as he tries to try to put his stamp on that program while still living up to that high standard that you set? What do you see from him that really gets you excited about the direction of the Hokies program?
Well, I think we've had a great transition. I don't think either one of us have an ego. Justin's the easy guy to like and pull for, and I think he's very good. Has had a good offense wherever he's been a great quarterback coach. And so I think you put that with Bud on the defensive side, and they really emphasize special teams. They do a good job with that, and I think that's a winning formula myself.
Yeah, of course. All right, look at this one right here. Now this is when the game we see start to really break open as we get to the end of that third quarter, and we start to see things really start to pop for the Hokies. For both teams, for the Wahoos and for the Hokies. You see them now, they're starting to move the ball a little bit. You talk about those in-game adjustments. They're recognizing what you're giving them. They're not trying to take too much. You got Smoke Mizell here.
Yeah.
I mean, he could fly.
Yeah, sure could. Took the slant one-on-one over there with him, and smart place to go with it.
He caught a tip ball.
Yeah. Got her. That's when you start worrying, is this our day or not? Here they go to an unbalanced look, and it just pops.
Yep.
It popped on us. They took the guy that was going to be the second level guy and ran him across, and our guy went with him, and they just caught us in a bad defense. And once it popped, it was gone too.
Sure.
Straight line to the goal line.
I mean, Albert Reed just took it to the house.
Yeah.
13-6 now.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, it's got to be our turn. It's got to be. we got to have it now. We got to have it now. So this game, they score with a minute to go. So there's 16 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure I get this math right.
Yeah.
44 minutes of 6-6 football.
Yeah.
And now we've got 16 minutes left.
Yeah, there you go.
And boom.
And there Brewer hits Malik.
You got to tackle him.
Oh, man. There comes a great block. He gets run down, but what a fantastic player he was.
What's
New Jersey guy.
New Jersey, okay.
Oh, my.
What is film like for him, though, when he gets caught from behind on that?
Well, he's going to catch it now. And he gets in, his teammates get on him.
Oh, yeah.
How about this blocking right here?
That
with
was
Bucky
great.
Hodges?
Just selling out. Bucky sold out on
That's
that one.
team football right there. Malik is still running, but Bucky really laid it out and made a great block for us.
I'm going to tell you, as a safety, that's Quinn Blanding, who was
you got him.
He's a guy that a lot of folks wanted to get out of high school.
Yeah, you got him.
Good
player.
I'm going to tell you, that is one thing that I never liked, was you think you got a clean shot on a guy that's running down the seam, and it just turns out he's a big 240-pound joker, and you're 200 pounds or you're 175 ain't going to cut it. Just not going to get it done
Something
for you.
not adding up right there.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I tell you, man, that's not that one never helps. So you guys get a big play.
Yeah, need to score.
Got to get a touchdown.
Yeah, I got to get
You
it.
got to score. We're coming to the end. The third quarter's over. You're flipping the field. You know what's happening now. It's your ball, 2nd and goal. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
So here we go. And this is a fun one because I want to ask you about this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
This is Mr. Perfect right here.
Yeah,
45.
That's exactly
Sam Rogers. Everything he did was perfect. Go to school, go to schoolwork, his personal life. A great leader for us. I always called him Mr. Perfect.
I love. That's what I wanted to. I wanted to ask about him because he is. I mean, just talking to friends that went to Virginia Tech and got some friends that were a part of a lot of this, and just the idea is, they're like, this guy he's the best.
Yeah,
we
we
love
actually
him.
got him to walk on. He came from a small high school and played quarterback. Walked on. He had a scholarship within a week.
Boom.
I mean, he was a full speed guy.
Just hard work.
Mr. Perfect.
Yeah. Well, hey, that says all, man.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got the next one. We're getting
All
it
right.
fired up, and so now we're into this game.
Yeah.
We get 14 points in 3 minutes. Okay, here we go. Let's get into this. What number did Virginia Tech retire in Coach Beamer's honor? We're gonna let someone answer that in the trivia. What number did Virginia Tech retire in Beamer's honor? This is your last warm-up question. I hope you got your internet fired up. And by the way, we did have a correct answer. 136 kicks blocked. 136 kicks blocked. We've got. I'm gonna be honest. My internet is messing up, so I cannot see the chat. I've got to count on upstairs to get me through that. We're gonna go. Let's get back into the game. I think we do have a correct answer though on the. Okay. The answer was 25.
Yeah.
So 25 is the correct answer. Now we see a big play out of Virginia.
Yeah. Sam jumping the guy.
Yeah. Just making big like they're now the off like I don't. What does that feel like in a game to have the offense just.
Oh, wait a minute. That's their guy. I'm sorry.
Yep. The offense stagnant, and then all of a sudden, every play seems to be going for big yardage.
Yeah, we got our head down there. You got to keep that head up to tackle.
Yes, you do.
Here, this guy can run the ball too.
Ooh.
They got a little momentum going right now.
Yeah, they got some momentum going, and this is a unique one. I'm glad we have a coach. Last time we had C.J. Spiller on. I'm glad we got a coach on this time because this is something we don't get to ask coaches about a lot. But I think it's one of the more interesting parts of the game because as fans, especially when you sit at home and you're watching the review and you're getting to see all these replay angles and all this and all that, and you're wondering, what's going through the coach's head, and you realize that they're going to commercial a million times because that is a must. But you get a couple reviews here, and what is going through your head on the reviews? This first one right here, Smoke catches the ball, they call him out of bounds. You're feeling great.
Yeah.
Because that was about to be an amazing catch.
Yeah.
And what's going through your head? Do you get to see the review? Do you get to see the replay in the stadium to know that it's going to be a really tough call?
They show it one time.
Woo.
And I like review because in the end, you're going to get it right. So how it should go is the way it's going to go.
They called it incomplete. I think they called that an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
You might have got away with one right there.
Yeah.
And they're going through the review now. But man, you might have got away with one because I think he got that foot down.
Yeah.
You might have got that. I think he got that foot down, Coach.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking now as they go to review? You've seen the replay one time. You're not getting to see it like this is television style where we see it over and over again, slowed down. Ooh.
Yeah, he's just barely got his. But it's just a very, a matter of inches.
Yeah.
Type game.
So you're sticking with incomplete.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he's in bounds. I think he's in bounds right here.
See, I think just the very front part of his toe.
Of his cleat was just a little bit, just that big toenail was out of bounds.
You got it. You got it. This next one's the one. I've never seen two calls right here in the fourth quarter that were as
so similar.
Difficult as these two. And I said earlier, this is a great officiating crew out of the ACC. And they did a nice job. But look at this one right here.
I mean, this one is, wow. But they call it incomplete. So you feel good.
Yeah.
At what point do you realize that this is a touchdown?
When they announced it. I did feel good. But I mean, look at that play. I think you just kind of almost assume, this guy did a heck of a job.
Getting that foot in. Yeah.
Amazing job.
Great job.
When he got control of the ball, getting that last foot in.
Yeah. That's Severin just did. I mean, he got got the toe tapped in. That's a catch.
Yeah, and then I think the second one, the back heel actually came down probably on
He pushed off, I will say that.
Yeah.
As, you know what I'm saying? Defensive backs, you guys stick together. I mean, they don't. Why don't they call push off?
Yeah, it gets down to the end like that. Unless it's blatant, it's not going to call.
But Coach, push off is the most undercalled penalty in football.
I'll probably agree with you on that one.
All these big wide receivers are out there, two-hand pushing guys in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, good grief, we can't win.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need another touchdown now.
Yeah.
You're in business.
How about this one?
Yes, you're in business now. Let's hear a little bit about Isaiah Ford.
I'm going to tell you, Isaiah Ford from down in Jacksonville, Florida. He came to Tech because I was going to let him play basketball as well as football.
Okay.
And I had a lot of people. I went down and watched him play basketball. And I can honestly say he's one guy I thought had a chance to play both football and basketball in college. But he played basketball, as I told him he could. He went out and played a little basketball. But then I think he realized his future was really in football, which it was.
Sure.
And then he totally played football. But what a great kid, great mom, and what a football player. What a great game he had here in this game right here.
For sure, and that's why I'm glad we got to him. And obviously we saw Bucky Hodges that the ball was just out of reach for him. I mean, what is it like to have a guy that's that dynamic?
Yeah.
What is he gonna play? Tight ends. He could play this position. He could play a lot of different positions.
Oh yeah. Bucky Hodges.
Yep.
Yeah, what a athlete he was. And you put he and Malik together, you got two big bodies. There's Malik blocking on the backside. If we could have got that screen right there, if he could have stayed on his feet, he was going to go a long way.
Oh yeah, he was going to run. That was set up very well.
We had it set
now,
up.
do you wish he would have just dropped
it? Well, a couple yards probably not. I don't think that he thought that way. Hey, I'll drop this ball.
He didn't think he was going down like that.
No, he didn't.
Just a little too ball's a little out of reach.
Yeah.
He stumbles, falls.
Yeah.
Now you're facing 3rd and 15.
Yeah.
Clock's ticking down. You're under 9 minutes to go. You need a touchdown because they've already scored. They already answered it with a touchdown.
Yeah.
Who's your go-to guy here?
I think we go over there to the guy we were just talking about.
Look at this. How does this happen? How does this happen?
I'm not sure about that myself.
I mean, he's one of the.
It was 3rd and
15.
15. And I think everybody kind of gathered at the 15 yards thinking we'd throw it 16 for the first down. Well, instead, we go for the deep ball, which I think is a good play call. And so Scott Lafter made that call.
Yep.
And ended up, as they were settling down, we were still running.
I mean,
see number 5.
Yeah, he just settled.
Yeah.
He just stopped.
Yeah.
You can't let that guy get behind you.
Yeah. And I think he was pretty sure, hey, they're trying to get that first down.
They're just going to get that. They're just going to get that 15 yards, and let's just play the sticks.
Yeah.
And we'll be good to go.
Yeah.
So
it's turned out to be a pretty good game right here.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, like we said, we noted it. 6-6 through 44 minutes.
Yeah.
Now we got 20-20, and we still got 8 minutes to go.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is one of those things that in football is always interesting to me. How do you manage this scenario where you're under 7 minutes? What's the thought process of do I want to eat all this time off this clock, or you're thinking I just want to score and then we'll deal with it later?
Well, a lot of it kind of gets in the team you're playing and where you start out. What's their weakness and what's their strength? But here, we wanted to take our time. Short passes, a very good, accurate guy that was very dependable. You got to have a quarterback that you think, hey, he'll make the right choice.
Can be very accurate.
You don't throw the ball if you got a quarterback that you don't trust.
Sure.
And then McMillan, I think he had about 80 yards in the game, and he got about 50 of them on this drive right here.
I mean, this is...
And having that dependable running back that you feel like is going to hold on to the ball,
right,
you'll give him the ball. So all those things kind of enter into it also.
So when you're watching football now, do you ever pull your hair out thinking you have to go faster, or why are you going so fast? Slow down.
I think sometimes in NFL football, I think, man, we're going too slow.
Yeah.
But in all their games, for sure, they want to score with about 13 seconds left in the game. They don't want to give it back.
Sure, because everyone's so good.
There goes McMillan.
There he is. Now, when you see the big boys get behind and push.
Yeah, that's when we're all in this together.
Yep.
It's never been a more true statement than what we're getting ready to see.
And we see the time. We started with over 6.
Yeah.
We're about to go under 4.
Yeah.
And that's just time. Speaking of time.
Big third down here.
Speaking of time, it's time for our, it's almost time for our fresh grand prize trivia. So those of you guys in the chat, get ready for this. You pick up the first down.
Yeah, Brewer.
And now I feel like because you're across the 50 and you just got that first down, now correct me if I'm wrong, now you feel locked in. You're locked in. The idea is this is it.
Yeah, we got the field goal guy. Sly's a dependable guy. And we try to get, we set a yard line that we try to get to. I think it was the 22-yard line.
Okay.
It's where we would like to get to.
Sure, where you feel very comfortable.
Yeah, right. But no, he can kick longer, and
sure.
if we get a little inside the 20, that'd be great.
But now it's just let's run and just let's power through.
Yeah.
Wish he stayed in bounds.
Pardon me?
Wish he stayed in bounds.
Yeah, you'd kind of like to at that point, but taking care of the ball and trying to get first downs is
for sure
what's really important.
Woo!
Here's everybody pushed together.
Yeah, because he got stoned in the hole.
He did. He stayed up and
I mean, look at this.
Kind of bizarre play, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, he got stoned in the hole, and then
everything kept moving.
That offensive line powered him through to go make that play. I mean, that's just like you said. That's teamwork. We're all in together. Yeah. We're all pulling in one direction, and quite literally, watch 72. I mean, he grabs him, and he's literally pulling him in the one direction.
Yeah, 57 Lon Taylor right there in the back of him.
They're all pulling in one direction. We're under 3 minutes now for those of you watching. Under 3 minutes to go, and now now Virginia has to be thinking, oh, we might not get the ball back at all.
Yeah.
We might not get the ball back.
And that's what we're thinking. But
ooh, big play
there, though. They came up and got a negative play on us, and we were down there. Where we wanted to get to at least. But now you don't want to be losing yards.
Yeah, it's always nice to be a little closer.
Yeah, always nice to be close.
Does the idea of throwing the ball even cross your mind at this point?
Not right now. We keep the clock moving. We're we got the field goal guy. We feel like we can kick it. Let's run the clock down as close as we can.
We're under 2 minutes now. There's your guy, Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, he'll hold on the ball, that's for sure.
And the goal here is let's get it to where our kicker likes it.
Yep.
So we can put this thing away.
You got it. And felt good right here. I know it's a pressure deal, but I really felt like the percentages were with us. Who we got kicking, what he's already done today.
Well, you mentioned it earlier. He's the career scoring leader.
Yeah.
For Virginia. I don't think a lot of people realize that.
Yeah. And
When the producer told me that, I was like, really?
yeah. And again,
but then again, yeah, if you kick a lot of field goals, you're gonna put up numbers.
yeah. And this is the word you like to use with your field goal guy: dependable.
Yes. Dependable, reliable, like the same way you would describe like a truck.
Yeah.
Like he shows up for you.
Yeah. The moment's not going to be too big for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you always want the protection to hold up right here.
Yes,
you know
do.
they're going to sell out.
Do you worry? Oh, I got a question for you. You guys hit the. You're up 23-20. I have a question for you.
All right.
Icing the kicker. Does it work?
I think it depends on the kicker, but I also think if you got a timeout, I'd use it. You know, the more time that a guy has to think about a situation, the more it can kind of get into
his head?
mind a little bit. Yeah. So I think if you got one, I'd use it.
In this scenario, would you ice him when you have just the one timeout left? You know you're going to get the ball back either way. Would you save that timeout?
Yeah, I think
so Mike Lennon made it good. He saved the timeout for his team to have the football.
Yeah, I think that enters into it. Yeah, we're going to get it back, but if we give it up now, just trying to ice a guy, is that more important? What's the percentage of that working as opposed to we may need it later on?
Later on in the game to maybe attack the middle with the passing game.
Yeah. This is the one right here. Kind of threw it off his back foot.
Yep.
Chuck Clark comes up with it.
I think that's happiness, Coach.
There's my son and Bud Foster. That's two important people in my life right there. Look at Bud and Shane. And
that's joy.
Oh my goodness.
There's a little relief in there and a lot of joy.
Bud and I have been together a long time.
Yeah, you guys been through some battles.
Oh my goodness.
And came out on the other side. Look at that. That's exciting. I mean that.
Yeah, we got to get these 59 seconds off of there. I think we can do that, though.
Yeah, I think they got no timeouts. I think you're good to go. You okay with that penalty?
I'm never okay with penalties, but you know, a little celebration right here.
Yeah.
I don't think you can blame the guy.
No,
for that
you
one.
can't. That's okay. You guys get a little celebration penalty.
Yeah, it's not going to affect the outcome of this game.
There you go. Look at that. I mean, that's magical.
Oh my goodness, that's why you play the game and coach the game and to share with the people you care about.
That's magic. And we got the trivia question coming up, folks. Make sure you're ready for that in the chat. I mean, just look at that. That's
my favorite playing football right here.
Yeah.
Absolute favorite.
Taking a knee. There it is. Now, what does that feel like?
I felt pretty good right there. It was a cold day. I remember that, but I don't think I realized it was cold.
You get the Commonwealth Cup again.
Yeah.
You get to keep it.
Yeah. John Bland, my administrative assistant, right there in the middle of all that. There he is. God, depending on it a lot.
There you go. All right, let's get this trivia question in.
All right.
This is a fresh trivia grand prize question. The first person to answer the following question in the chat is going to win free burgers for a year and a team jersey courtesy of Wendy's, the official hamburger of NCAA football. How many consecutive bowl games did Beamer lead Virginia Tech to before retiring? Now, don't give away the answer, Coach. Do you know this answer? Don't give it away.
No. I mean, yeah, I think I do.
Okay, don't give it away. Let's let them have a chance, and we'll let you know if we get back with the answer. Wow, already VPI Turkey already won. The answer was 23, and it did not take that Hokies fan very long to get the correct
We've
answer
got
in there.
knowledgeable fans. I'll tell you.
You guys have great fans. So let's, as we end the game and we get to see some of this, like just the fun, like look at like this is it's an away game. You're not even in your home locker room.
Yeah.
But let's look at the fun that you guys are having.
Oh my goodness.
In the post game.
How proud and for you guys letting me be a part of you guys. Proud of you, Coach, I tell you. But when you got that in you, when you got don't give up, relentless, I mean, that's a special, special deal, I promise you. And I'm just proud to, in this room, have so many people that are made like that. Thank y'all so much. This is you guys.
Boom. Boom. You got those dance moves in you still, Coach?
I don't know if you'd call that dancing. I think that's just being foolish, probably. But we're having fun.
It's okay to have fun after you get a big win like that.
Fun.
I wanted to touch on another thing as we get ready to wrap it up. Those fans, what are they like? Because I've been to Blacksburg several times, and I interact with a lot of Virginia Tech, with both writers but also just fans, and they care so much, but they're also so kind.
Yeah.
What's that like to be kind of at the center of all that?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I've used for years, we're all in this together. And you know, our fans, our students, our alumni, the band, the high techs, we are all in that together. And that's what's so neat about coming to a game, I think, in Blacksburg, and just see everybody going in the same direction.
Yep.
And I said, you know, for years, a school like Tech, you know, during the week, people going in different directions, different classes, band, wherever. But on Saturday, we all come together and go in one direction.
Yep.
And I like being a part of what all those fans were trying to help us do, is for that football team to win that game that day.
That's awesome. You mentioned during the week, you guys also made weekday football like cool. Like back when ESPN2 was the Deuce.
Yeah.
Like, what was that like? Just built like you guys. I mean, we talked about Inner Sandman. You talked about the fans. You talked about Lane Stadium, but that place on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the more hellish environments in all of college football.
You know, I look forward to that. A lot of coaches didn't want to play those games Thursday night, Friday night, whatever. But I always accepted them because I thought it was good for Virginia Tech. I thought we're probably the only game on, or you know, there's limited games on. They're going to see a great atmosphere, our fans there, and to me it was a way to sell your program and be the only team on at that particular time. So it made sense for me to play those games, and we played a lot of them.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, you made it cool. Like those Thursday night games became really cool. And as someone that went to North Carolina, we didn't get a Thursday night game until like 2009.
Yeah.
It just didn't happen. College Football Playoff Committee. No, you can't talk to me about teams.
Yeah.
But what's it like being in that room, talking to those other football minds, talking to those other people that help make those decisions? What's it like, kind of just looking at this college football landscape?
Well, it's really an honor to be on the committee. The thing they use a lot in there is integrity, and there's 13 of us, and we sit around and put a lot of work in. It's a long process. Every Monday afternoon, Tuesday morning, I'm in Dallas doing this, and but it's a very important part of football. It's a way for me to give back to football.
Awesome.
And I say they don't pay us anything, so that I'm truly giving back.
Sure.
But it's really quite an honor, and some really great people on that committee, and we got our work cut out for us again this year.
Yeah, you do. There's a lot of good football teams out there. Does anyone really want Bama though? I had to throw that in there,
Yeah.
Coach. Thank you so much for coming in, Coach Beamer. Thank you to the fans on Twitch for joining us. We got a quick programming note here. Check us out right here on Stadium 2's Twitch channel every Friday night for The Meta, hosted by The Show, Danny Pasquarelli, and Kyle Kilo Pillow Barrows. They run down all the latest news from across the esports universe. Plus, they play the hottest games and do a little bit more. And also, next week, on Fresh Take on Film, next week on Fresh Look on Films, presented by Wendy's, the official hamburger of NCAA football, we will be talking to Devin Hester. Now, that was a scary guy, right?
Oh, my goodness. Trying to catch that guy?
Oh, yeah. So we'll be talking to, we'll have Devin Hester in to talk about the Louisville game from 2004. We had a couple huge returns. Again, folks, thank you so much for joining us on Twitch. Coach, thank you so much as well.
It's been my fun.
It's fantastic.